We must pay homage to him.
Good cat. What's up, Mike? Just took a little micro dose. Get the brain pumping a little bit. And I played like every free beat on YouTube. Just kidding. There's so many more. Like this one. Let's see. All right, Mike. Much love, man. Cheers, Chet Wash. What's up, brother? Vibing out. Have a couple drinks. Microdose. Just kind of wanted something to do. I don't do much. I just kind of think and sit and pace. I really don't do much. Yeah. Who's this? Oh. Okay. Different name.
What's up, man?
What's good, bro?
You like that?
That's funny.
How do I fix this? Making a coffee here.
Okay. You do espresso or kind of what are you doing?
Oh, just a Keurig machine. I'm gonna run some hot water through it first and clean it out a little bit, then make one.
Yeah. You don't gotta mute up, it's alright. You don't. It doesn't matter to me.
Thing's fucking noisy.
Yeah, it's not that loud on my end.
Yeah. How's your chat doing?
Huh?
How's your chat doing?
Dude.
Who we got? I can't see comments.
Cass is Cass and Mike's at work. Cass says hi.
We got Cass and Mike. Hell yeah, what's up?
could
How you doing? Hey, Cass.
here,
Oh, I can see now. Oh,
Not
yeah.
too much, or should I?
No, that's cool, man.
All right, it just takes up a lot of the screen. I think. I don't know.
At least I can see it.
Yeah, I usually
Shit,
don't have it up because I can see it, but I guess if people have it on the big screen in their house or something, it'd be helpful for that. Like they're not looking over at the computer, looking at the TV like all the back of the end.
What you doing, Cass? Come up here, girl. We chilling. I'm about to get some dabs going after this coffee. I'm out of flour for some. Well, I got joints, but I guess I could bust up a joint and smoke it in the bong, I guess.
Yeah. It's like a microdose, but I'm out of weed. Yeah. I looked everywhere for a roach and couldn't find anything.
Couldn't find one. Did you find that bird today?
No, I ended up hatching it last night and then just. Oh, you mean outside? I let it outside. I don't know. It's probably just hiding and healing up. It wasn't bleeding that bad. It was barely. But they don't have a lot of blood.
It'll be all right.
Yeah, I don't know. It looked like it had a little something too. The skin was all fucked up. I didn't want to fuck with it.
I went and picked up a big collagen jug, so I got a whole ton of spring water.
What? Gray wash?
Yeah, I picked up one of those big collagen jugs. The prime jug.
I don't know.
It's a great big, huge 4-gallon thing full of water. Probably 6 gallons, sir. Oh, hell yeah, good shit. Big rock, baby.
Oh, Enter Effects. What's up? Oh, wait a minute. I've been watching a couple of your new ones. Not today, but I watched one of the other days. Tripping out. It was fucking sick. All the visuals. Good work, bro. I was tripping out. I couldn't stop watching it. It was HD on mine. He does music with these trippy ass anime things. This is one of the beats I dropped a rap to and posted it online on my channel. I got pretty good there for a while. I lost it. Yep, open panel. Enter if you want to join. Cast, anyone else. It's all good up in the hood. Might finish a couple drinks. Maybe go into town or something.
What?
Yeah, I got a couple drinks right here.
You going all day?
James, you? That's James. Sorry.
Hey, gang.
What's good, brother?
Hey, what's up, bro? What's going on?
Got a couple drinks. Got a little bit. Yeah, just chilling.
Yeah, doing the same here, bro.
Took a little microdose of mushrooms. It's awesome.
Hell yeah.
I'm out of weed. I was like, well, I want to do something. Tomorrow's casino day. To go into the casino on Tuesday every Wednesday. Paid $200 last. Yeah, $200 in my pocket last time I walked up. I'm not spending that bitch.
Drink
Should have picked up more weed, but
damn territory going. Look.
oh yeah, 8% White Claw seltzer. Oh, what do we got?
Oh,
Lollipop?
The pink lemonade drink.
Oh, I didn't see the other side. It looked like a lollipop. I'm gonna be fiending all day. Oh man, it's all wet too.
Yeah, that's live resin.
Yeah, that's how you know it's good. Usually they call it wet around here. Oh, that shit's wet. It's all turfed up like that.
hey Isaac.
Yo,
Yeah, well, you have the free one on here, free restream, and you got the other one that you got to pay money.
no, I have the free restream because I ran out of all my StreamYard hours. I do for free also.
Yeah, cool. I got you.
I used to pay for it. Then they doubled it. It used to be $20. Now I think it's like 50.
Oh, a restream or where?
But I heard they'll send you offers and stuff for cheaper, but I never got one.
Yeah, I got you.
So I don't know. Some months I won't even stream that much, and now the last month or two I've been doing it again. I went 2 months doing panels and shit. Something like that. Oh man.
You believe it or not, it's, I was talking to Joe Elliott from 𝍊👋🍊, just this morning. It's like there was actually fucking 2 profiles that were fake as fuck. I didn't even know. So I talked to Joe this morning. He's ass. Counterfeit profiles.
Oh yeah. Gotta be
fucked up, bro.
People are trying to scam in any way they can, man.
I had to block them and fucking report them because it's like, no, I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah, that's good. I don't use Twitter or anything or Instagram really or anything.
No, not me either. I don't do any of those other platforms.
Yeah, never really. In high school, it was cool, post all your shit, look cool. Now I'm just like, yeah. Maybe get a date in high school from it, but
you can actually. Do you stream from Rumble again or no?
No, I tried it. I didn't get a good tracking, I didn't get a good grip, Nothing caught on over there with them. They didn't like to open panels really, and no one typed in chat really. And I did it for a month, and no one clicked the link. No one from Rumble ever clicked the link. Only YouTube.
They never join you, right? But they want you to join them or whatever, follow their ass, but they won't follow you. I've seen the same shit.
Oh yeah, a lot of bots, a lot of bots and stuff on Rumble and Twitch, and trying to get followers and everything. The bots. Hey, what's my slug? I got my 8% white water. That's water. Alcohol. Yeah. Cheers, brother.
So is Cass coming up, or what's happening with her?
I don't know. It's about now, bro.
She's probably getting ready to come up, man. You know, ladies, they take a little while.
Maybe, yeah.
That's for sure. That's for real. Gotta put on the makeup and do the hair.
Mm-hmm.
Some women don't do that.
Dude, I had a dream last night that I was with my old girlfriend from 19 years old. And I was like sitting on the floor, like holding her leg. And like I could feel her leg. I remember feeling her fucking like real, like fucking real. And I'm talking to her, I'm like, yo, you're the only thing that keeps me grounded and want to live. And I woke up and I was like, what the fuck? Why am I thinking of her again? It was bad, bro. Like, and then, but for 2 hours in the dream, I was with her and we were there and we were all nice and perfect. And all of a sudden, she breaks up with me. Like, what the fuck?
My dream last night. Oh no, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm gonna hear yours.
That was it.
I had one last night. It's fucked up, bro. I had Godzilla come and visit. Now, Godzilla was that a male or female?
What?
In my dream, I had Godzilla come and visit me. Now, is Godzilla a male or a female?
Oh, I think it's a male, right? I mean, you would think.
That's what I thought.
You would assume. I mean, I would. I'd assume that. It would be like, if it was a girl, it'd be like, I'm trying to think of a funny thing. Let's think.
Probably have like a female's name. It was a girl, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think of, a female god name, like God. I don't know.
Medusa's, I think, was a girl.
Yeah, for sure.
The snakes in her hair.
Yeah, one time you looked at her, you turned to stone or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you looked her in the eyes. Pretty crazy.
No doubt. What the fuck?
Hey, Cass, 1 second.
Smoking my first doobie,
There
having
it
my
is.
first coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, what's up, Cass?
Hey, Cass.
Still trying to work on my schedule and my routine every day.
Mine's down. I got my system down. I drink, and then I shroom, and I do nothing.
He's telling my son, except for he doesn't do the shrooms. He's just weed.
Yeah.
Weed in his phone. Wakes up. Weed. Go pee. Make coffee.
Yeah.
Listen
I
to
like
music.
my first thing I do in the morning. I hit a bowl of tobacco out of my palm. Straight
Hey,
tobacco.
how they open these things?
He does the, what do you call them?
What's that?
Yeah, where you put the tobacco and the weed together.
Yeah, me too.
Careful. I don't want most.
Around here we call them mokes. M-O-K-E.
Call them poppers here.
Okay. We also call them choppers. Chopper.
That's cool.
Oh,
I don't know where these names come from. I think chopper
way
was
too big. I have to cut them down. Yeah. I
It's
gotta
so
tell you,
cool.
Crystal.
I don't like that picture up there.
The muscle relaxers.
Let me turn my.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. My muscle relaxers still fucking waiting on us.
What happened? Muscle relaxers?
Yeah, I'm still waiting on some muscle relaxers come from the doctors.
Oh, cool. Dude, I feel like I need some. My brain won't like unflex, dude. Like it's always flexed, like fucking tight.
Somebody's vibrating over there. Somebody's got
Oh,
their
that
I
was
vibrator.
heard
my-
something too.
That was my Rocan.
Oh, you got your vibrator on.
I was gonna make a bad joke, but I'm not gonna do it. Would have been pretty funny. Still can. Never.
I don't like that same colored picture of my background. That's really.
What's wrong with it?
Looks like my skin color, so you can just imagine what that side, what part of that skin that could be.
It's kind of matching with the face. I don't know.
I know, I don't like it. That's too light. But anyways, I got my camera's on. How come it's not coming on?
It's not on our end either.
I turned it on.
You gotta make sure you got it chosen properly in
Yeah.
settings.
Oh,
You might not have been or restreamed before. It's probably at default settings.
I've been here before.
Yep.
Yeah.
Might have to come back.
Alright.
Might have to leave and come back. Alright, I'll try that.
Alright. I'll let you back up. For $5. Just kidding.
I want my $2. My $2.
It's like a joke we have at the skate park. If someone's like, "Hey, can I get a beer or something?" They'd be like, "For $5." It's just a joke we all do, but we're not serious.
Yeah, put that shit in my head. Right now.
Because around the skate park, dude, everyone shares everything. Like, it's fucking cool. It's like a community.
Hey, I used to ride board back in my day. Fucking
There she
I'd ride my board all the way to school and back.
Yeah. I used to do long ass missions on my skateboard. Yeah.
I just had to order cream from my skin. That's what I had to do. And they don't have any refills for the one I need, so they have to call my dermatologist and get the refill.
Oh, yeah. Use coconut oil. And
no, it's not about the oil. It's about when you actually need like a steroid cream to heal it after your skin splits. Like crap.
True.
So.
Yeah, and if it dries, it like will overlap and heal. Like, yeah, it takes longer. I think it's all,
Yeah, so like I have one that's like makes your skin like once it starts healing, it's really like silky almost, like in that spot. But it also like makes it dark around that spot where it's been healing yet. And for a while it's dark. Your skin is like darker.
Yeah.
There's like a steroid in the cream. But that's the only way that works for eczema and Haley disease and stuff. That's the only one that works, right? So
yeah, that makes sense.
And one is for like if like it becomes like a fungal infection, like from like the heat, like hot spots. If it becomes like infected. Then I have another one. That's the other one. I don't use that one very much because I don't let it get like that bad.
Yeah. So Mike was saying he only uses antifungal shampoo. I was like, damn, I might want to try that shit. I didn't even know they had it.
Yeah, man. Selsun Blue.
Yeah.
Get it's like an orange and pink color label of Selsun Blue. Right. It fights tinea, versicolor, everything, man.
Where is it? What section of the store is it?
Your shampoo. It'll be
I like the L'Oreal. I like the L'Oreal with that oil in it. The natural. What's it called?
The essential oil. Olive.
It's got some, not tea tree oil, but like it's got the other oil in it.
Acacia.
Castor oil. It's got castor oil.
Castor oil, yeah.
Yeah, that's really good for you.
That's what I've used
My
on my
hair
hair.
grow. It's made my hair very thick and strong. Like I already have thick hair, but
Everyone's telling me to keep my hair, man, but I'm about to shave it off for fuck's sakes.
just keep
My
it in a
friend-
ponytail. Just keep it in a ponytail.
I'll have dudes pinching my ass. I can't do that.
It's not that long. It's like what, like 2 shoulders?
It's just past my shoulders now.
Yeah, the annoying part, the annoying stage.
Yeah.
That's the Karen stage.
Getting in my fucking
Yeah, I like
shit
that my
in my
hair
face.
got about here.
See, what you gotta do is just shave the sides, bro. For real. Just shave the sides, keep everything up top, bro. Up top
I'm
and in the back. Just have a
donating it
mohawk.
next month, man. I'm donating it to Wigs for Kids next month.
Yeah.
I've been growing it for a year to do that. Now everyone's telling me to keep it. It's like, what the fuck?
You gonna shave
I've shaved my head my whole life.
Are you keeping the beard?
I'm gonna trim it up and clean it up and shit. I'm not gonna shave it off.
Yeah. I wanted to trim mine, but then I want to go to a barber, but I don't have money usually, and then I don't want to do it myself. I'll probably fuck it up.
Right.
Hey, you just won $200. You could have done it then.
I know. I don't
It's
think
like you're not prioritizing
I'm
yourself.
like, once I have the money though in my pocket, I'm like, I'm getting my mushrooms. You know, I'm not thinking.
I know. We don't prioritize ourselves enough
No,
sometimes.
I'm crazy.
We all do it.
You see my board?
Hey, whoa, is that an owl?
That's cool.
Yeah.
Did you create
It's a
that?
wise
How'd you
old
do
owl.
that?
No, it's a board. It's a board.
Hey,
Did you make that?
It's a long board.
Oh.
It's called the land yacht.
Oh.
Never shut that
they're
out.
too big. I take those hubby fucking sleeping for like 4 fucking days, man.
These are like luge boards if you lay down on them. You know what I'm saying?
Those are ghost splat boards.
Yeah.
But I guess
I like it because it's basically a land surfer. You know what I'm saying?
Mike, one of those guys that got 2 inches between each foot stroke, man. You going down the road, you just
2
hey, look.
inches.
Nah.
What you mean,
I'm
dog?
just fucking
Dude, I'm
with you,
going
man.
the whole
I'm just-
stride.
I'm
My
just
fucking leg
fucking
is
with
like,
you. We know a
I'm
rookie when
throwing
we
back,
see one,
bro.
right?
Motherfucker, I'm
Mike?
going like this.
Yeah. We know a
I'm
rookie
launching,
when we
bro.
see one, don't we,
Hey,
Mike?
I'll run on it and jump on that bitch.
Dude, I logged.
So I'm trying
I
to
used
get.
to log my.
I'm trying to get there faster than a hurry. You know what I'm saying?
You doing those ballerina moves when you're on that thing, or what?
Hell to the no.
No.
I'm 6'2". I would bust my shit, bro. You gotta have a lower center of balance for that shit. I ain't short enough.
Dude, I used to log my
Hell to the
going
who's
downhill on a penny board this big. I reached 23 miles per hour on a fucking penny board.
Shit, Joe.
Yeah, bro, I did that shit too.
Added some.
I also fell.
What the fucking roller skate?
Tumbled
Can
3
add it to
times.
some of the
That ain't a
shorts.
board.
You want
Yeah,
to
the
protect
shorts
your
get-
body when you're going that fast.
All the
no,
pictures
You get the
I
wobbles.
said, he's gonna start adding them in the shorts.
You
One of
get the
those
speed
boards.
wobbles if you're not low enough.
Yeah, I got the
Yeah,
speed
yeah.
wobble. I tumbled 3 times. Went to the
I had to do
hospital.
back some room, some more fucking editing in the studio.
One of those, you wish you could leave your
No,
balls
it's
at the
not
top of the hill boards.
Probably a little behind, but they're still in the studio trying to ace the rest of those tunes they're putting on the new tracks.
What?
What's that?
New track. What?
No, Joe's still working on the fucking album. They had to go back in the studio this morning again. They were working yesterday and today. They're working hardcore on that fucking new album.
Oh, is that where you got the guy you got the jackets from?
Yep.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. You got some crazy signed like Def Leppard. Is it Def Leppard?
Yeah, they signed that. All their signatures are on those. I don't know. I might buy a
Def
couple
Leppard?
more
I've
of
seen
those.
Def Leppard.
When did you see them there?
Huh?
When did you see them?
They came to was like London, Ontario, years ago when I was a teenager, and he was playing at the park.
Okay.
Yeah, Rock the Park. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that the Hysteria tour, or would it have been something newer?
It was like in the 90s.
No.
Early
90s. Okay. So probably like retroactive, maybe, or just furry. What is the
I
fuck?
don't know. I just went with a bunch of people, and we went there, and we didn't have to buy tickets. It was free because it was at the park.
Oh, for fuck's sakes! I wish I was there. Yeah.
That was cool. And then
London's good.
he's
Like
blind, right? He's a guy that's blind, right?
No.
Jeff Healy.
No. Oh, you talk Jeff Healy? Yeah, he's blind.
Oh, Jeff. It wasn't him. It was Jeff Healy. Thanks for reminding me. That's been a while since I. It was Jeff Healy because he had like a beautiful girlfriend and like he was like blind and like people were like shocked that his girlfriend was so beautiful.
Yeah. He's toured with a lot of fucking bands, man.
I like Kenny Wayne Shepherd, man. Kenny Wayne Shepherd, he can fucking rule the town as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a few people come down here, like in the area. There was like couple country bands that came down here. I went to visit them live. But we do have a lot of like people, a lot of like singers going to London. There's like the stadium, I think, to the stadium. If it's at the stadium.
Probably Wembley, I imagine. Wembley, a lot of times they'll perform right there.
Well, London and Toronto, they have a lot of them coming there. But small towns, we really don't get a lot of like famous people coming our way.
No, not here. Hell no.
No, they
Well,
leave.
maybe where I am right
Well,
now,
that's what
but
I mean.
not.
We had some Rebecca Lynn Howard, Kenny Rogers, and there was three of them. Kenny Rogers, and there was
Oh shit!
I forget the
Damn.
other big.
Yeah, the closest we get up here is Music in the Fields in Lucknow, man. They get some pretty big singers there.
Well, you got Goddard, you got the festival, the music festival there, but it's more like a Celtic stuff. That's more like a Celtic festival.
Yeah. Up the highway in Lucknow, we have Music in the Fields, man, and it's just a huge country music festival. Like they've had Randy or Travis Tritt there and fucking all kinds of them.
Damn.
Hey, what's the next solstice?
We just had one, and there's a lot of going on. I'm gonna do a video about it, Mike. There's a lot going on with the moon this month of May. A lot. There's 2 full moons, and we also have a blue moon, and we also have a pink moon. So we have a full moon in Scorpio on the 1st of May, and then on the 31st of May we have the blue moon.
It's crazy too because May 2nd is gonna be 1 year of my wife passing away, and all these crazy astronomical things are happening in May. My birthday's in May. The whole month's gonna be really fucked up for me.
My brother died on the full moon and blue moon on the blue moon, but it was in October that year. It was in October that year, the blue moon.
Yeah.
Oh, he went back into the portal.
Yeah, so my brother the full moon always reminds me of him. Makes me think of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was too young to die. But he's with me in spirit. Like he's always with me. He's my guide. He's one of my guides now. He's become one of my guides.
Yeah, hey, Cass, I figured out who my guide is. She's sitting right on my wall up there. She's a Native American woman, and it's like I met her when I was like 11 or 12 years old.
Oh, wow.
I met her. It's like, damn.
Yeah, no, my brother has become one of my spiritual guides. He was a Leo, and he also was really into tattoos. He had like a couple of phoenixes on each side of him. So a lot of people do tribute to him, like they'll get a phoenix tattoo in memory of him. My niece did that.
My brother's got a big one on his neck right here. Great big one.
That's all we gotta do is, they don't want us to be sad. They want us to remember the good times with them, right? So,
exactly. Yep.
So remember the good times with your wife, and that's gonna help you to heal. Remember the fun times you guys had.
Well, it definitely helped me move up. Listen, I made her a promise, and I'm gonna fulfill every little bit of it. And I promised her everything would be okay.
Yeah, you'll be
no matter what.
Doing good. Like you're still doing good.
I'm not addicted to drugs. I don't drink. I fucking, all my bills are paid, and I have a lot of them. You know what I mean? I'm just grinding it right now, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I was doing a movie review on what the fuck was it? Anaconda, the new Anaconda. So I started watching it, and then all of a sudden Donna just rips one. Like, oh shit! And that went live right on YouTube. It's like, fuck. I'm gonna leave that shit. It's up there.
You just blame it on the chair. Say the chair squeaked.
That's what I should have done, but it was just you started giggling over there, so that's a giveaway.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Rootin' tootin' chicken up.
I think she had beans or something the night before, so that's what kicked in. So,
Oh, if you haven't had beans for a while, they will. You know, your body has to get used to them again before you. At the beginning, you can be gassy.
Yeah, I be eating beans and onions. Those things both make
Beans
me
can be
gas.
gassy when you first start eating them, but after a while, your body gets used to them and it processes
Yep.
them properly, and then you're fine.
Yeah.
Then you're good because all that protein's going to the right
Yeah,
place.
like like
Yep.
broccoli gives you a lot of gas. Same with cabbage, gives you a lot of gas,
Yep.
but people don't talk about those, right?
I love broccoli.
Yeah, you have to eat those though. I eat broccoli, but not that
I
much.
think there's a like a stigma about beans. Like a lot of people think, oh my god, beans, I'm gonna sting.
Well, it's because it has a
Yeah, I
song.
know, right?
Beans,
That's what
magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot.
Do beans, just add some butter to them, man. Butter will make it flavor good.
But also, they say it's a magical fruit.
Yeah, yep.
Do you believe in magic?
And then they talk about Jack and the Beanstalk, and then that makes you think. I want some of those beans. You know what I'm saying?
Long black hair, wearing big red shoes when you believe in magic.
Beans. The music of fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot.
Whoever smelt it, dealt it.
Exactly.
My brother, man,
Shit, I didn't do that.
we were out in public somewhere, and my brother was like, "Who farted?" And I was like, "That's your upper lip, man. You should have seen how fucking embarrassed he got. It was fucking hilarious." My parents were just laughing their fucking ass off because we were just youngins, right? So it was funny, dude.
What does that say? That he's an ass kisser?
Yeah.
He kisses his ass to get his way.
Yeah. Little
Shit,
something.
just the other night, I was camping my shit underneath my blanket because it was fucking cold, right? And no shit, here I fucking ripped. I was like, Jesus, what the fuck? No, God, Dad was over to laugh, and it's like, what the fuck? You know, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Now that was enough to gag a maggot.
Oh, you know what's the worst?
If you can gag a maggot, that's something else.
Story, you walk to a spot where somebody just let one rip and then walked away. That's the worst. Have you ever walked into a spot where it stinks in the store?
Yep.
Yeah, my mom usually does it, and then I have to say, "What the fuck? The fuck? I'm walking, Mom. What the fuck?" She does it intentionally too. It's weird.
Oh.
Don't walk behind them. Don't walk behind them. I met Mom too. My mom misses
Excuse me. I did that at Kmart. I was in Chico, California one time, and we just ate Wendy's. I went over to Kmart. I was looking at some CDs or whatnot. This is back in the 90s. I read to one. It's like I had to move the fuck. I got out of that aisle. So fucking another couple came down. A guy and his daughter or some shit. And it's like, oh fuck, Phineas, oh shit! It's like, I think they gave it the dirtiest look I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I can't smell, so I don't have to worry about it. But the thing is, my
only way I can smell is if I'm on shrooms, and it's very faintly. It's very, very faintly. I can't even smell it. I can taste
smell,
some good shit.
Smells bad. I swear on my life, I don't know what it did to my sensors, but I can't get a bad smell. If I get a smell,
hey, you should go out trying. You should go out. Where are those people that try foods and do YouTube videos? You should be a foodie, but eat healthy foods. Don't be like them fat black people.
Exactly.
I used to be only eat vegan and organic because I couldn't taste, so I didn't care, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Since you don't have
I started kind of switching up.
Anything. You can eat anything that's healthy, even since you don't have taste buds.
Yeah. Well, that's I can taste. I don't know. I can't taste, but it's like there's something there when I eat. You know, it's not dead. It's just I can't. It doesn't go in my brain. It's only on my tongue. know what I mean?
Oh, it doesn't
What other people
register.
taste, it's like in their nose, it's in their head. I can't. I only have like I can taste like 5 things: sweet, sour, savory, tangy, maybe. Like
You guys want to hear a bad one?
it's hard to explain. It's no
Yeah,
flavor.
I bet.
Back in the day when Donna was Prego, right? So we were looking for some pots for we were actually replanting a plant or something. So we went to the back of the store. And Donna just blows ass. We go up to the counter to pay for the bowl. This pot. I'm sorry. And the people are like, they're looking at me like, you did that, didn't you? I said, no, like, she did that. They're like, no, you did that. Jesus. They play me for 100% of that loud noise. Fuck's sake.
That's funny.
That damn people, I tell you.
I was in the back of the room when I did
Yeah, she was in the back of the fucking store when they heard that shit.
Is today Monday? Oh no, today's Tuesday already.
Yeah, Tuesday. I can't wait till the sun. Here I'm waiting for Saturday night. Jesus.
It's only 16 Celsius here today. But I've been
Yeah, it's a
watching
little
those
cooler.
trees. I've been watching those trees out there start to get their leaves. It's like every day, more and more. Every day, like it's
Dude,
like
all the trees out here got their leaves.
it's like watching time lapse in real time. Watching the time lapse in real time.
Cass, do you have a balcony?
No,
Oh, that sucks ass.
I know that sucks ass.
I hate apartments that don't have balconies.
No, this used to be a piano factory where they made pianos.
Mm-hmm.
So there's still an old piano sitting in here.
Yeah.
So Kaz, did you buy that place or is it like
No,
a rental?
Somebody's buying it though. Somebody's buying it. They come and look at it yesterday. The
Oh,
dude was
fuck.
kind of giving me a smirk, like smiled at me. He looked like a big dude, and he kind of smiled at me. Cause like all people notice when they first come into my house is my plants. They're like, "Oh, your plants! I love them." Doesn't matter who comes in my house. They always the first thing is, "Oh my gosh, your plants!" Yeah, they're a lot of work, but they do give me love.
I mean, they give you air, you give them air.
Yeah, I give them water. I give them emotions with water. I'm always like got something going. Like my screens are always going. Like either my bedroom, like there's always like noise going on, vibration for the plants. And you walk by them,
I
and you
died.
kind of hit them when you walk
What
by
time's
them,
up? Where?
and then they
Yes,
kind of
right?
move around. Like they just move on their own for a while. Like you kind of hit the plants as they go by. As you go by them, they like that too.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I told you about the willow tree that saved me from getting hit by a police car, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I told Isaac.
I don't remember that.
Isaac, you remember I told you I was riding my bike or my uncle's bike and shit, going to work, and I usually hit this willow tree. I usually like grab the leaves and shit. You know what I'm saying? Reach up there and shit. One day, dude, wind pushed up. I was grabbing it. That shit stopped me in the fucking mid stride and shit, dude. Because I was creeping, but all of a sudden I hear woo. I'm like, what the fuck, motherfucker? I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Hey, if I would have kept going, I would have been hit.
Damn.
Wow. Willow trees are also really good for medical reasons. They're also a pain reliever. I don't know how to use them, but I know that type of willow trees.
What you do is you take some shrooms and you go sit under that bitch.
Willow chaga.
In in elementary school, the willow tree was big enough we could grab like 5 or 6 at a time and swing on it, wouldn't break.
I love
Yeah.
the way they look. They're so beautiful.
And I felt bad. Sometimes they break off, right?
Hey, when I was little, they used to whoop us with those things.
Oh God, yeah.
Boy, go get a switch off the wheeler tree.
Yeah, they'd make a good whip if you're into that.
Yeah. Now jerking out on their tail, boy.
Ain't nothing like going to pick your own switch.
Right.
Start
My
drilling.
mom used to.
Yeah.
My mom used
Like,
to
I want
use
to
a
pick a
wet
dead
leather
branch. It's
belt.
gonna break.
Wet leather belt, my palms in my hands and my ass. That's what I used to get.
No, we used to get the fan belt off of a car.
Yeah.
Double thickness too, and that would leave a welt on your ass.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, you
extension
need one
cords,
strike and you're
belts,
good.
hangers,
Those were the moves.
wooden brooms, irons, anything really. You know what I'm saying? Pots
Fireworks.
and pans, everything but the kitchen sink. Shit.
No, our mom never hit us with a wooden spoon or anything.
I was raised by a single mom. Two half black kids that like to use the word nigga a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's not fun when you're a white lady raising these two hell raisers and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Raising a couple little bastards. Yeah.
Well,
My mom
this is
was
like,
the
you guys
same
seen
way.
the Boondocks, right? You guys seen the Boondocks? I was Huey and my little brother was Riley, right? So it was basically like that all the time. We had BB guns, fireworks, all that shit.
She's Sicilian and Italian, and she's got mixed kids, right? And those kids were used to fight like that too. And I'd be like, holy shit. Like the boy and my son were friends, and one day he swung his what do you call it? Golf. He swung his golf club and hit my son right in the head, and he got
Oh,
his scar.
shit.
Yeah.
Was it on purpose though? That's the
No,
question.
it was an accident. She was
All right.
babysitting my kids. And then we had to take my kid to our hospital because they're too rough with each other. Accidentally, though. That kid was like a little rough. He was a little rough, though. Like,
Me and my little brother, we couldn't
you
play up
walking
with
on
other kids because of how rough we played.
yeah. He walked behind him and yeah.
Because we were like Cain and Abel, right? Like, one of us was going to eventually kill each other. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, I worry about the boys in my years too. Like,
You're supposed
oh, man, they were so rude. Oh man, they were so
you're
mean.
supposed to. Well, the thing is just we go based off of whoever gives us attention, right? If somebody who we're both getting attention from is giving one of the other ones more attention, we're gonna take it out on that one. That's how it is. We're cats. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, why'd you go over there and get mom's attention, man? Huh? You gotta wait till she comes up and shows both of us attention, motherfucker.
Yeah, my brothers, they weren't very, very good with each other in their teenage years, and now they don't talk to each other, and it's sad.
No, that's
Yeah.
because one of them ended up fucking the other one's girl.
No, it was nothing.
Are you
like
sure
that.
about that? Are you
Yeah.
sure about that?
No, they've
Alright.
both been married for years. No, they worked. They started a business together. They worked together. You know, they started a business together. And that's
finances.
where money got involved, and then
Finance.
fairness and unfairness, and they don't agree. And
Well, yeah, because it's the thing. You can't have a business with.
yeah, it doesn't work with a family.
Well, unless it's the female. You know what I'm saying? If it's like your sister who's handling the finances and shit, and you're out there going to do the work, it's easier to do than both of you guys going out there to do the work and we're figuring out how to split the money. You know what I'm saying?
Margaret's the only nice.
Yeah.
Because at least
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
the
I
sister's
do.
only getting the percentage. She's not getting anything because she didn't go out there and do the work.
I know, but even like my brothers are both younger than me. They should start listening to me.
Well, no, you should just handle their financial work.
There's people.
They're both successful.
What up?
Like they are successful, both of them. They were
Cheers.
Hey,
Cheers.
Sal.
And now
They
we
built
got,
houses.
we got full house. I'll take the cat off.
Cheers. Isaac, I love the way everything's all set up on your screen, bro.
Oh yeah, you like my dishes?
Yes.
Back on top of the. I got a bunch of
No.
bunch of dirty dishes right there. The blue thing. It's like 4.
The way you got everything set up, I can see the chat over here, and then everybody's right here. Fucking hey, that's tight, bro.
Oh, I thought you meant that stream.
We're partying on a Tuesday. Imagine
I
that.
didn't click my chat to see it.
Got the club
felt really
going
good,
up
I took a
on a
microdose.
Tuesday.
I took a microdose and it was intense for like 10 minutes, and now I feel really good.
Hell yeah. Can I get a hell yeah, brother?
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm losing a little bit of my hair, it seems like.
I've had a weed till tomorrow.
You know why though, Sal?
Well, I've been taking a bunch of medicines because of my whole
shit, bro.
thing. Yeah.
So you gotta get them nutrients back.
Well, I've been doing that, but it's like I went through surgery and they had to take a bunch of their like 10 medicine pills and shit like that. So one of those pills were fucking up my hair. But yeah, that and what did they say I had?
Alopecia?
No, I don't have the Will
cool.
Smith thing. I have.
That's Jada Smith.
Will Smith's the one that made a big deal about it.
No. Jada was the one that made a big deal. Will handled it.
She had to say something to make Will handle it.
And that's what I'm saying. But Chris Rock made a big deal out of it.
Well, they have history together, that's why.
Hell yeah, man.
Her too.
Hey, that's something you would say to somebody you was fucking though. You know what I'm saying?
I think they were. They have a history from previous. If you look into that, I was like,
that's what I'm saying, my guy. That's what I'm saying. So that's like some shit. And then she's like, man, you better go handle that shit. Will, this motherfucker said some shit. You know he fucking.
She's still loving Tupac anyway, though. But
man, Tupac's in. Well, he came back to States, I think.
You think he's still alive?
Yeah, dude.
I don't.
It's alright.
I think his spirit is alive. Yes.
I think he was super smart.
I
And knew people were coming after him, and he definitely could have done that. But I'm not saying he did because I don't know. But I have to totally see it happen.
Well, his legend will always be alive to the people who love him. You know what I mean?
That's successful though, and you know people are
My
coming after
sister still thinks Tupac is in her closet. Yeah, like.
Wait, what?
Yeah, ever since we were little, she's like, Tupac's in my closet. He ain't dead. He's just hiding out. Yeah, she says that as a joke, but she really believes that Tupac's still alive. Yeah.
Your sister was on Angel Dust Homes.
Hey, the Tupac, they might have had a stunt double or something that got hit, and they keeping him quiet, and they
They
keeping
didn't
a lot
have
of
to have
stuff
a
so he can
stunt
still
double.
have
They had.
a life.
Remember they had the
We
dummy
were-
from the little makeup where he
He
was
has a lot of
dying.
connections. You know, he said Machiavelli this, Machiavelli that. His family are associated with undergroundness when it comes to the black movement and stuff like that. So he has many possibilities to just fucking disappear. Yeah, so
And then
I'm
you
with you.
gotta think the Illuminati and the Machiavellian theory is that he basically faked his death.
Yeah, they were saying he was hiding out in Israel for a while. Yeah, and then got out of there because of what was going on.
Yeah, and then Tupac's taking after him.
Yeah.
So the Machiavellian thing's right there and shit. He's in the Illuminati. So
to me though, it's just like aliens or Bigfoot. I need a body to know if it's real or not. Even then, it could get cloned.
Yep.
I just never know.
I
For
gotta
real.
touch it. Like when my bro died, I had to touch him. Like, no, Bobby, you ready to go? Fuck, shit, I thought you guys played. it was hard. I was fucking 7 years old, dude.
I believe in aliens, but I still need a fucking a real body to know if it's real or not.
And what's weird is, dude, I start seeing a spirit around me and shit too.
I'm sorry for the loss, Mike. I didn't know that you lost a brother, Mike. So I'm sorry.
Yeah, dude, I lost a brother when I was young.
I didn't know that. Well, I did barely. I think you told me once.
Yeah.
I don't remember until now.
I think that's what brings us all together. We all have some kind of, like we all have. some
Nothing
kind
brings me together if it's a loss. I don't relate to people like
We all
that.
have something to relate.
We all here right now. That's what brought us together.
We're all healing together.
Connection.
We're open to healing.
I heal.
Misery loves company feeling. I'd never do that. When I realize it's a misery loves company group or
Yeah, I
faction that
don't
I'm
fuck
in,
with none of that shit.
and go, you know what? I'm just fooling these people or fueling a fool, but fueling these people's misery. You know,
that
to
makes
get them
sense.
going, you're misery too. Let's hug. Let's be together. I've been in groups like that where we all sat just
Cried and shit. I don't do that. I'm
Yeah,
not about to, hell no, they get the fuck out of my face.
but it became an energy vampire thing. Because I was
because
this
they
empath.
dwell in the past and shit. I hate that
An
shit.
empath that can't control their energy is an energy vampire. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Because you're sitting
Oh
there
yeah,
connecting to these people, draining them or giving them energy. But if you can't control that, you become a vampire yourself.
Yeah, we're not that group
Yeah.
though. We're a group that is like, acknowledging it, giving it its, acknowledgement, and then moving on, right?
Yeah.
That's how we heal it.
That's
We don't dwell on it. You don't
that's
dwell on
that
it.
involves the individual, not the group, though. The individual has to sit there and go, you know what? I'm going to sit here and I'm going to contribute. I'm not going to vampire. The individual has to do that. But if everyone is still working on their own situation, you would never know unless you talk to that individual.
I would never
contributing?
I would never intentionally try to trauma bond with anybody.
Well, no one does. In that situation, we never intentionally energy vamp. We sit there and we're in our own emotions. We're doing our own thing. We're healing. You know what I mean? We never know. We're in the mix of all that stuff, and our minds get lost into the process. I've been there. I've been
for real.
Isaac, where'd you go, man? It keeps disappearing.
I went to chase off an annoying bird.
Was fucking with your cat again or something, dude?
No, it's just this one bird likes to sit on our fucking basketball hoop and just chirp, and I'm like, no, dude.
That's what the BB gun's for, man. But
go find a corner to chirp it.
Yo, Isaac, I need your opinion on something, bro.
What you got?
Okay, so the kickback for my disability looks like it's gonna be between 20 and 40 grand, right?
Okay.
So what do you think I should like find? Eventually me and Dan, I gotta find a place to rent or buy. So I'm thinking maybe a flat or maybe a condominium would be fucking sweet.
I don't know. What is a country like? Where do you live again?
It depends on your lifestyle. A flat would be awesome if you just need a place to stay and do your thing. But if you're a country boy, get that land, get yourself a mobile, do your thing, start growing, grow your food, grow your meds. You know what I mean? Oh man, I would love to have an option like that right now.
They have like 10,000 acre plots in the country around, not in California, but in like upper states. And $5,000-10,000 for an acre is not bad. You know, you go fucking get a camper, a trailer home, bro.
Yeah, you can buy land for really cheap and then get as long as it's land that you can have a mobile on there, bro. You could start your anything you want, man. Manifest and create greatness.
Yeah, operations, all your whatever.
Anything, as long as you check the laws and everything, and you're updated on that, no one will fuck with you. Yeah, that's cool.
I will not live in another mobile home in my life. No, they're too fucking cold. The upkeep costs way too much money. Fuck that noise.
Dude, I would just buy a whole bunch of those empty truck trailers and shit. Rhino lock that shit with some Rhino lock spray.
Yeah.
After I welded it all together and made a big ass fucking house out of them things, dude.
Rhino line it.
Yeah, that's an idea too.
Reinforce it.
Dude, I would have that shit. The outside would be so insulated, dude.
I want to do the exact same thing you're talking about, Mike. But like get a couple of storage containers, weld them together, Rhino line them so they're weatherproof and rust proof, and then I put it on a hillside where I bury it and put like a willow tree on top and make my hobbit house. That would be
that's what I want to do. Like make one of those kind, because you could spray it with that foam shit.
Where, the structure of those metal containers are strong enough to bury. That's why I noticed that'd be tough.
Yeah, you could bury it on a hill halfway and then put a willow tree on top and then cover everything with grass, and then the next season it looks like a hobbit house. You know what I mean? And then start building.
Okay, think about that.
Yeah.
Build an underground bunker and put some parking underneath there too. Keep the car warm where I'm at. Shit.
See, for me, I would literally have like a grow op all on top. You know what I'm saying?
I would have it on the bottom.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about like tomatoes, like all the good shit.
Be there.
They wouldn't know that I'm doing shit inside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that would already be there.
Sun tanning spot on the roof. Yeah.
No, dude, that should be cut open. It'll be a sunroof.
Yeah.
It'll be a sunroof.
Sunroof. I like that. A sunroof. I like that idea right there.
Like it'll be like the atrium style sunroofs.
Yeah, I like to have my little sunning area, and then.
No, for real though, like with that dude, the Hobbit home style shit, you have to have everything natural light mostly. You know what I'm saying?
I've seen some. They're so cool. Like, oh my god, like I've seen some
mirrors, and you point it at the sun and it follows it and shit, and you can fucking it goes through and it'll shine.
That's what those sunlights are. They're just a big table full of reflective mirrors that reflect the light over and over again, so it creates a beam going down.
Yeah,
Awesome.
you can actually start a fire with a mirror in the sun, and you
Oh,
can also
yeah.
start a
Not
fire
even
with
not that,
crystal.
just a reflection. The reflection
Yeah.
of the sun hitting like glass or a painting or a frame.
Will happen. Yeah.
Do you think some of these fires that start from crystals? Like
There's fires every year that get caused by just water bottles being left in the on the floor and shit that have a little bit of water in them. It reflects into the water bottle and it goes onto the floor and causes
that's
a fire.
melting that.
Yeah.
Very rare, but
Wait.
A water
None of you live in Cali, right? You don't live in California, do you?
They all live in California. Well, except for
Oh.
Jet.
I heard they're gonna restrict the fucking water hardcore on you guys out in California, man.
I don't know. My dad works with
Water is an illusion here. I live in an area right next to where this town is called Marietta Hot Springs. It's an underwater spring. The whole entire area is literally a water deposit, and they don't even tell the people that. The people found out that we had during the crazy drought that we had a few years back. Lake Elsinore. It's a fucking shitty lake, but it almost dried and everything, dried out. And the next day, they filled up the lake and shit. I was there when they did it, and I was like, wait a minute, aren't we going through this major drought and we don't have water? And they just filled up this lake out of nowhere. And then they had to say, oh, well, we have underwater aqueducts. And then they finally told the public this. And this was during the time Nestle was stealing our water to go and make their chocolates and all this stuff, saying that they were going to bottle up our water and make us pay for our own damn water. We boot them out of California because they did that. But
you know where they came? You know where they came? The bitches came over to Illinois, bro.
Oh.
Fuck.
Put them out, man.
Hell no. Illinois, really?
They're going to buy it and resell it to you.
Illinois and Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what they did. Yeah.
I wonder where the fucking water went up here. Jesus.
Sorry,
No,
guys,
but there's been water issues. There's been water issues all over America because of those what do you call it? Those information sites that they're doing for the AI. Information things suck up all the power.
They're
and to cool down these places. So a lot of the creeks and waterways that people go fishing in. This is happening in Arizona right now. All my Arizonian friends go, my pool's fucking drying up because they're sucking up all the water for this information fucking facility. I was like, oh, that sucks, man.
Those are data centers. I know what you're talking about.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah. This one company in Arizona got banned because they were like, they were drilling hella deep and getting in the water and like growing this crazy shit out in the middle of the desert, and I think they got kicked out.
Yeah, a lot of our Arizonian friends are talking about that right now. That like right down the street from them, they have this huge fucking information facility that you guys were just talking about, and I was just like, "Fuck, man."
Yeah, I watched the video where it says they cool and clean the components with water, and then they
they sucked up all the water from the natural watering holes that people use for irrigation for their farms, and then catching catfish and stuff like that.
My mind goes now.
All gone. They took it away.
These people are not human. They're archons, and they don't give a fuck. That's why.
They're waste depositing because they're terraforming us, dude.
They're fucking aliens.
They're terraforming us. That's all you could think about.
That sounds about right.
They're trying to pollute the water. That's what Fukushima was about. Remember the radiation leaked out of China and shit in Japan?
Oh yeah, it's still leaking. What are you talking about? They never fixed it.
They never fixed it, so it's still leaking out into the water.
It is.
Then on top of that, they're over here fucking with these damn giant reptilians that we live on and shit, and trying to wake them up and harvesting their oil because that's what the oil is their blood. But they don't want to tell you that shit.
Wait a minute, that terraforming, that was on a movie. I can't fucking remember which one it was. Was it on
Biodome? Remember Biodome?
Viva Los Bio.
Biodome.
Oh, hell yeah. They were trying to terraform Arizona with a bubble.
Oh, fuck's sake.
They failed because the natural microbes that are in the ground produced methane, CO2, and a bunch of other gases that contaminated their bubble, basically.
Because it was coming up from the ground.
Remember the movie Mars, where Matt Damon, he couldn't grow his potatoes because he needed the natural microbes in his body, which our natural microbes are the same in the ground. You need those microbes to live. Without those microbes, if you go to another planet, you're dead. So you would have to inoculate your microbes to the ground and then plant your stuff, because without that, you're dead. So
and the only way you could do that is by worms and spit.
Well, our biome, basically, the stuff that's inside our gut, and then a few other microbes that we need, like Korean natural farming. I've been growing that shit for 25 years. They taught you every bit of those microbes. Those microbes that I use naturally, that I make in Korean natural farming, in ferments and shit like that. The Koreans knew what was up, man. Those were the exact same microbes that were in the ground that we needed in our foods and shit to grow. They were the exact
all
same.
All those war sites they had.
Yeah. Gut microbes, all that. So when you're making like a kombucha and you're using lactobacillus and a few other microbes, those are the exact same microbes in the ground that is in your body, basically, that we need to survive. Like that was a game changer for me when I started growing organics years back.
Hey, Castle, are you still in there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Are they having water problems where you're at, or no?
No, we got lots of water. We're in Canada.
Yeah, they're
oh shit! I thought you were in Washington.
Yeah,
we got all the Great Lakes over by us.
Why do you think I have such beautiful plants?
That makes sense. I hear you.
See, the water issues we have are in Colorado. Actually, California gets most of their water from Colorado, and Colorado right now is re-guiding their dams. They're switching one water in one dam to another because to fix its infrastructure and stuff. Like, I just watched a whole video about it yesterday, so I'm like, oh, so that's what's going on, because we get most of our water in California from the Rocky Mountains coming in one bullshit stream in the LA River that's just so fucking nasty. Most of the people up in that part of the area, but I live in an area where we have wells and we get our water underground and aqueducts, but it's different for other people in California and stuff like that have to rely on that reservoir of water coming from Colorado. It's basically shit water coming from Colorado. I hate saying it, but it's true.
I thought it came from the Hoover Dam.
Nah,
that's where the water came.
We got this one little stream coming into California that we get from Colorado that connects to the LA River and shit like that. I was like, oh, and if you've ever been to the LA River, man, there's cars and everything else fucking in that river. It's just a little stream it's in a gutter. That's the LA River. It only gets big when it rains, and it really rains here.
Damn.
So that's just another way to control the water, basically. Like we tapped all the water here in my area. They have taps in all the aqueducts here. In Temecula, California, in Southern California, where I'm at, that whole place under Temecula is an aqueduct full of fucking hot spring water. Same thing right next door. The town next over is literally called Marietta Hot Springs. You know what I mean? And when they had the water on, oh my God, that water was crystal clear, beautiful. The only thing was it was like 60, 70 degrees coming out, but you were able to sit there and chill in it like jacuzzi status in the creek areas because everything was crystal clear. You could see anything coming at you if they wanted to bite you, like turtles and the beavers and shit. But it was beautiful. And then they tapped it, and it hasn't been flowing since like early 2000s.
Well, see, I'm up in Wisconsin here, so I'm in the Northwoods, and I think we're in a well, as far as I know.
Yeah, Wisconsin got a lot of wells out there. Because I used to stay in Weyerhaeuser, and then Altoona, Weyerhaeuser, and La Crosse, and Eau Claire. That's what areas I was living in.
We both got good cheese. California and Wisconsin. We got those happy cows that make cheese. Those stupid commercials. That's why I said that. Yeah. Happy cows make good cheese.
California be making milk, orange juice, all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, Jersey makes good milk. You wouldn't think Jersey makes good milk, but some of their cows and their cheese is some of the most expensive cheese out in the market right now. I never knew this. I was like, what?
Well, you guys drink it?
My Italians know how to hate shit.
Drink that milk.
Orange creamsicle ice cream.
Ooh, damn.
Which milk you're talking about?
Orange creamsicle?
No. James was talking about a milk.
I'm just putting on stickers on my sewing machine. I got the banana one on.
I'm actually looking to buy a sewing machine, but I want a vintage sewing machine. I want the, what do you call it? It has to be a 100-year-old sewing machine, but
Oh,
No,
you want
right
the
here.
old one, like a
I want the
old
original old ones, but the like a singer or there was this other one that I wanted to get that was a Betsy.
Singer, yeah. There you
Singer and
go.
Brother are the main ones, I think. Singer and Brother.
I want no. It's a specific rare one though. Like I have to go out of my way. I'm gonna pay extra for it, but it's worth it. It's the when they're the retail seller when they're going door by door and shit, and they wanted to sell the sewing machines. They had the miniature versions of the sewing machines. I want one of those. The little mini one that the seller went door by door to promote the actual sewing machine. Those ones are awesome because you can have a little mini one like this big that works just as good as the big one, and yeah.
I discovered like my stitches yesterday, and they're so cool. Some of them. And
We've had heartbeat.
everything is actually
Look like a heartbeat
like
there.
that one.
Yeah, are you gonna get a foot pedal with that Singer or what?
I want to. They have little mini everything that goes with the little mini singers and stuff like that. They got them for like 100, 150 to $200 on eBay. A bunch of them, the little mini ones I'm talking about. So I'm like,
I had the embroidered like the $5,000 sewing machine. This was in like 97.
they got handheld ones for $6. I was looking into them yesterday. I was like, oh,
Embroidery sewing machine with that you could hook up the computer and everything. That was like crazy, and I didn't even
that's the
understand
best
it.
one right there. You can make patches out of that one. Yeah.
I didn't even have it for very long. We went bankrupt on that shit.
Heck yeah. Well, if you don't have a plan for that, I would have made a shitload of patches and try to make
I was
money.
young, like I was in like early 20s, and my ex-husband and I, we got a credit card for $10,000, and then he went and spent $5,000 on a computer, and I was like, well, you know what? I get the other $5,000 to go get me a sewing machine. So then he came with me, and we bought the biggest one.
Nice.
Without thinking, like you're young, you just like go with whatever. You're just like.
But it's not that. It's when you get money, man, and you ain't have money, you don't know what to do with the money, so you just like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna get rid of it, so I don't have to do something. With
I want to get some before they spend it all on me.
What about gold and just left it there?
But yeah, it was an experience. We didn't even have we didn't have no business plan or anything. It's just in our head. We were young.
I did the same thing. I think when I was in Texas, when Obama was president, he gave everyone $2,000 for having a house. And me and my girlfriend at the time, we had a house in Texas and got $2,000. And the first thing we did was go straight to California, buy a shitload of fucking weed, and go right back to Texas. We didn't do anything with it. We were just like, oh, after like a couple months, we ran out of weed and went, fuck, we should have did something better with that money.
Oh shit! Hey, Isaac and crew, I gotta bounce. I gotta make a phone call here.
Cheers, bro.
Brother.
Yeah, we'll catch you on the flip side, folks. Peace out. Love each other. Love you guys. Talk to you later.
Have fun, man.
Yeah. Cool.
What do you guys call that illness where you can be either skinny or fat?
Dysmorphia?
No, it's not that. I would know if you said.
Disorder?
I have it. No, it's not an eating disorder. It's just they told me I have I guess I have the skinny version, but where yeah,
I never heard of that.
I forgot what it was. See, like here, hold on, let me go ask. My sister has that shit.
You didn't explain that right. I don't think, because I got confused trying to think about what the hell you just said.
Bulimia?
Bulimic. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember what bulimic is. I thought bulimic was more. No, I can't remember what that is.
That's people that throw up a
Different
lot.
things that affect your body. Like that.
Bulimic people are the ones that intentionally throw up to lose weight.
Yeah, my friend from high school, I almost dated her for a while, and then she went like super crazy, and she wouldn't eat, and she's skin and bones, literally in the hospital right now. I seen a picture recently with like a tube in her nose and shit. She has like a tube. And
it was thyroid.
Oh, thyroid. Okay, my sister had that.
Yeah, that shit was making me lose hair, dude. I was like, oh my god! Like little by little, I cut my hair just a little bit ago, and I had frizzies of hair that I had to trim my hair. Like it looked like I didn't even cut my hair because have a big ass ponytail, but I had to cut like a layer of my hair that was all frizzy and shit like that, and it was weird.
Oh, yeah. A40 said hyperthyroidism.
Yeah, see, he knew what it was right off the bat. He already knew what it was.
A40
Should've just
spot
looked at
now if you want to join. One more spot.
Hey, it's like, do you consume of aspartame?
I don't think I do.
All right, you know how you got those instant packages that pour into water and shit, or the little spray bat? Those are aspartame. Coca-Cola, I think it has aspartame in it.
No, aspartame is a fake sugar.
What'd you say?
Aspartame is fake sugar.
No, it's like a mineral in the fake sugar.
Yeah, but the thing is, my grandma got thyroid, and she always had those. She drank them and ate them, and then she would give it to us as kids and let us eat them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were hella bad for me. My mom was like, my mom's yelling at her.
Pills or tablets?
What'd you say?
Yeah, I do not fuck with those anymore. After I learned about Splenda and all that shit.
Yeah, I don't fuck with nothing. Nope.
You know,
Nothing with
my sister
aspartame.
had thyroid, and she had thyroid when she was in her 20s, and they went in there and cut like her open and got it out, and now she has to be on medication for the rest of her life because of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on 10 pills that they were giving me for that kidney surgery, dude. And I was like, I hate pills. I'm not a pill person. So, but when I was taking that shit recently, I'm not on it anymore. But when I was taking it, and I just noticed, I was like, fuck, dude, my hair is falling out. Yeah, but it was falling in layers. Like, I had sections of frizz. I was a clipper and clip off the fucking frizz off my hair, and it's good as new, but I noticed it. And even my sister noticed it. She said something this morning like, yeah, Sal, like, you're losing hair. And I'm like, I am losing hair.
Dude, I swear on my life, when I started going on olanzapine, bro, I went bald and I lost my hair and it turned black, and I had brown to blonde hair. I swear it happened on that medication, bro. So be careful.
Well, no, I started taking the pills. I mean, like, I had a bunch of pain pills and a bunch of antibiotics that I take. I for the kidney stuff, and then I had a pneumonia. Yeah.
Yeah, your kidneys are very important because they filter everything, right? So you have to be careful what you put in your body now.
Well, it's always been like that.
Yeah.
Ever since I had that alcohol incident that made me realize my kidney stones, I stopped drinking. I'm eating better and all that stuff now. But I was doing that before, but I had that one day where I was like, you know what, I'm gonna drink a couple bottles. And I was drinking with everybody online. You know what I mean? A40 had the same fucking bottle of wine that I was drinking. I drank that whole bottle, and my fucking kidney just fucking died on me right there. And I fell on the other side of that door right there. And then that's when my family found me and said, you're going to the fucking ER right now. I was like, I'm glad they did that. Because I was just like, no, leave me there. I just want to die.
What the fuck? Goddamn.
I was drunk. Off my ass.
Yeah.
So in a way, you also got like alcohol poisoning. It was too much for your kidneys because
big time.
have weak kidneys, so that's not good.
Everything happened for a reason, though, dude. I next month on the 21st, I have my last kidney surgery, and then from there, I can finally heal, get my life back, go back to work, and do my thing again.
Yeah, just be good to yourself.
Always, I'm always good to myself. I need to be good to others. That's my main problem. I spend too much thinking about myself. I need to start loving myself so I can love others.
That's right. You got to fill your own love tank first.
Exactly. How do you expect to love others if you can't love yourself? I totally get that now.
That's right.
I was always loving other people and respecting other people, but in the same time, I didn't really respect and love myself at the time. During that time, now it's different. You know, I'm working on that hardcore, but now no one's half the battle. G.I. Joe. Sure.
Yeah, when you surround yourself with the people that, that the things that you surround is things and people that you surround yourself with is going to affect you whether it's good or bad.
Even if you don't, like, I sometimes surround myself with horrible people and I learn from them. Like I learn what not to do, and it'll better myself.
Well, I mean, there's those people that are like not followers, that they're leaders, right? And they learn something from it. But followers, they may fall into it.
They're leaders because they learn from their actions and other people's actions. And people who are leaders of self will I like learning from those people because they can show me exactly what they did personally instead of going, I learned this from somebody else. They're like, no, man, I went through this situation. I found out the pros and cons of that situation, and I found a solution for myself. Those are the people I want to talk to, because otherwise I'm hearing somebody else's story about, did you hear what Jeff did to go and solve this and blah, blah, blah. And they're narrating a situation that happened to somebody else instead of hearing it from someone that healed themselves. Yeah.
If you're the smartest person in the room, then you're in the wrong room.
Yeah. There is no such thing as smartest person. Everyone has their own to contribute. Yeah.
Hard to the table.
You should always be learning.
Well, the more you know, the more you know
shit.
In
different ways.
Found out.
In different ways,
The more
right?
I learn and find out what's going on, the more I find out I don't know shit, and there's another rabbit hole. I'm just still going.
That just means you're wise.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just put yourself in hermit mode and said, I don't want to know anymore. Like, I want to. I have
hermit mode for so long.
I've seen stupid smart people before, though.
Yeah.
They just weren't wise. They didn't know how to apply that shit. That's what made them stupid.
A lot of people that are wise later in their life are born with a lot of knowledge.
I know so many people who are very wise and very knowledgeable, but they never put that shit in the physical. That pisses me off. They know everything. They know everything.
Like when you're young, you know stuff, but you don't know why you know it and what the purpose is of it until you get older.
But what's the purpose of knowing knowledge that can help you in life and you not do it and put it in physical? That would always drive me crazy. They were telling me advice like, hey, Sal, you should do this and blah, blah. I'm like, bro, how come you don't do that? And you advance yourself too, man. Take your own advice. And they're like, never thought of that. Yeah, I was like,
no, but yeah, like, knowledge is no good to us until it becomes wisdom. And when it becomes wisdom, we actually do something with it.
So you have to go through the wisdom part, huh? You can't just go through it knowing. Self-knowing is one thing, but wisdom and putting it in the physical is another. I get that.
That's just it is in an ancient proverb, too, of the book of Emerald Tablets of Thought that says, knowledge without wisdom is destruction, and wisdom with knowledge is power.
That's right.
And
that's the other tablet, though. There's another tablet they don't show us. I don't know if you know that. They haven't shown humanity the other tablet yet. We got one tablet that they showed us, but there's literally another one that they said that we're not ready to decipher.
That's the alien. That's the alien tablet.
But I heard
that's the alien tablet. Yeah.
The Anunnaki one, dude. So it's like the ant tablet.
It could be a giant one, though. Yeah, which is the same basically. Like.
Yeah. All right, but I'm gonna get out of here, guys, because I have got to get outside yet. I haven't even been outside yet today, and that's my.
Dude, I just came from outside. It's beautiful. Beautiful.
That's my intention every day to go outside. Yeah. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for hanging out with me. It's been fun.
I'm thinking about going to the Philippines. If my YouTube channel ever takes off, I'll go to the Philippines.
All right, I'm going with you then. We'll go.
I ain't paying for nobody. I'm paying for me. You can't afford it. I can't take it.
I'm definitely not going back to the Philippines.
Why? What was wrong?
Everything was wrong about that place. It was horrible, bro. Horrible. All right, so the whole island is divided between Roman Catholic and Muslim. You still got the Taliban that live in the fucking the rainforest there. And then when I lived there in Manila, there were people living in the fucking cemetery and stuff. There was a whole community who had arcades and everything, living in a cemetery where the Coliseum. They would take care of the Coliseum with the dead person, but they also lived inside the Coliseum. And there were hundreds of people that lived there. But the money is in peso form, so you're basically living like a third world Mexican that's in an Asian place. And
yeah, but I'm making U.S. dinero, so it wouldn't even matter. You know
that's the only good thing about it. You're a rich man as soon as you get there.
As soon as I get there, I'm wealthy as fuck.
Yeah,
I might get like 4 brides and shit, live like Buddha. You know what I'm saying?
Just be careful with that. Their family might come in the middle of the night and take you out. That's really common there.
Oh, yeah, but you can't take out something that you can't get. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have a whole bunch of electricity going through that shit, dude. They come through the fence. Yeah, there's no law against me not electrocute you motherfuckers coming through my fence.
If you go there as a humble, chill person, you're going to love that area. But if you go there in a plan of demanding,
no, I would never do that.
Against you. That's what I'm saying. Dude, I did that.
I went
with a plan going, I'm going to be doing the exact same thing. I was the thrill of Manila, I called myself. This is in the 90s.
I'm not no fucking
my wiener. I was thinking with my wiener, my heart, and when I went,
I'm not no passport, bro.
Failed on me. That's why
I'm just going somewhere where it's a lot better, and Buddha is like everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody wants to be like Buddha.
The original Filipino people, like the Spaniard side of me, actually are one of the people that conquered the Philippines. There's a statue of a family member, and my name and my last name there. Like it's really bad. There was a Facebook group that they had there, and they were all of my last name, and they researched and found my family and who I was, my sister, my brother, and they got us on a live, and they were like, hey, we're all related to you, and there were hundreds of them, and I was like, what do you mean I'm related to you? I'm not Filipino. They're like, your ancient ancestor came here back in the day, they conquered us, and anyhow, we're the descendants of that. I'm like, they made a Facebook group and everything, and found us and wanted to talk to us, and I felt so ashamed going, my ancestors did that to you? Because the ancient ancestors of the Philippines were Black Asian. There were 100. If you look into it, there were 100% Black Asian. And then when the Spaniards came there, they became Mexican Black Asians. Basically, that's what the culture is now. And it's wild. It's wild. You know what I mean? That's what they explained everything to me. And I was like,
well, you gotta remember, man, Buddha was everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just like the Egyptians were everywhere, Buddha was everywhere where the Egyptians went. You know what I'm saying? It's like Toph was teaching both sides.
I saw that most of the indigenous people from back in the days were black in whatever that ancestry was. I've noticed that.
I call them Asiatic.
Blacker complexion. They had more melanin, I should say.
Yeah. I call them Asiatic.
Like if you look at a picture of Filipino people before the Spanish came, you'll see what I'm talking about.
They're all black. They're all black.
They were all black.
That's just like before the
Asian.
colonizers.
That was the thing. They were Black Asian.
Yeah, before the colonizers came to China and Japan and shit, they were all black.
I thought that was interesting.
Even Buddha was black.
Well, you've explained the whole story of that's why you got the name Buddha Mike.
Yeah.
That's an interesting story to me. But see, I look at that story as the same way as the Jesus story. You know what I mean? We got white Jesus, we got brown Jesus, we got black Jesus.
Asian Jesus, all
yeah.
that shit.
There's a different... It's the same thing with Buddha, though. You know what I mean? Everyone has their own version of the representation of their faith. You know, and there's no right or wrong way about that. Like, you can't... You know what I mean? Like, that's you're going against other people's religion if you want to go and be like, no, it's this way, no, it's that way. What if it's all the ways? You know what I mean? Like, it was just meant for everyone to connect with. Yeah.
Being a Buddhist isn't a religion; it's a way of life.
Well, hey, I got so deep with that conversation. Being a Buddhist is no different than being a Satanist, and it's weird saying that because with a Satanist, it's a service to self, not a religion, but a way of life. Yeah.
See, for us, it's not service. It's not service to self. It's service to others to service self.
Yeah, but you have to service yourself in order to service others. It's the same thing about loving yourself so you can have the energy to love others.
Well, yeah, because look, you can't give unless you got something to give. So in order to get something to give, you have to accumulate. And over the time that it takes to accumulate, you'll learn how to spare or give it out sharingly.
He's like, there's only one. Go Cowboys.
Buddha never said that he was the God. He just said, I know the way that he went.
Well, the
same way with Jesus.
Even says that the Dalai Lama, that guy, he even says it. Buddhism is not a religion. I mean, there are little quotes everywhere if you look it up on the internet. I remember
it's just a philosophy. It's just your ideas understood by yourself in order to explain it to others.
And Roman Catholic priests go to Buddhist temples to learn how to be better Christians and better Roman Catholics. That
on everything.
I was like, whoa, dude, that's crazy. I never knew that.
I've been told you that though.
What? Yeah, you did. You have. Well, yeah. Your whole philosophy is like, I told you so.
It's the philosophy of, what if I told you already? You just didn't listen.
That's what I meant.
So, and then the thing was, like, when I told you, I was like, well, when I read the book of Buddha and stuff, it said that he was studying and stuff, and then somebody came and said they were Yahshua or Ben Herb or some shit like that, and he ended up studying with him and shit, and he ended up teaching a different a religion instead of a actual way of life. You know what I'm saying? A lifestyle. He taught the structure and shit, and that's where
It's
like
the
where he
people
came
who
from.
create the religion.
Yeah,
Look
and
at
that's
the
what it
alien
was.
thing. They say allegedly the aliens don't want to come back and fucking school us because they don't want it. They don't want us to treat them like gods again and create a religion on them.
And that's what's gonna happen.
To me, like, oh, we're the ones who did that thing.
Okay, tell me why I think one of the government psyops is one day to release informations about aliens and have them praised like gods. That's why I
Well,
think
that could be. That could be. We were told that they made hybrids and they have the reverse technology and they're going to pretend to be the aliens and do the whole psyop thing.
But in all reality, they're body swapping with these individuals.
Yeah, like Avatar. The movie Avatar was actually something that's the My Lab program, basically.
Yep.
Really?
Where'd Beaver go?
Beaver.
He's eating some good shit. I wanted to ask him about. Oh, my package is here.
There he is.
I'll be back. Give me a sec.
What are you eating? Are you eating soup?
No, it's mini wheats and chocolate milk, man.
Ooh, I haven't tried that one. I'm a big fan of Raisin Bran and chocolate milk. If you haven't tried Raisin Bran and chocolate milk, try it. It's the best thing ever. Been eating it since a kid. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try the mini wheats though. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Chocolate mini wheats.
Chocolate milk with buttered light toast.
Brown sugar toast, dude. Brown sugar and butter. And salt. Yeah, I forgot the salt, man. That shit'll make it fucking scream. But I can't taste that much, but certain things taste way more than, like, a strawberry doesn't taste like shit. The other day I was like,
you ever remake butter and make your own butter? Like, I'll get some Irish butter and I'll melt it and then I'll put the brown sugar in there. I'll put the cinnamon in there, swirl it around, throw it back into the fridge. It creates a layer like this thick on top of the butter, and the rest of it's all liquidy. But you harvest the top of it, and you got your own personal cinnamon brown sugar, fucking Irish butter. That's fire.
Yeah, pretty much. I just never saved it. I just do it all at once.
Well, I did it with wheat butter back in the day, and I always thought about it. Like, I should just make my own butter.
Hey, that's what Mad Labs is gonna do. He's gonna let me get some wheat butter for like $25.
Heck yeah, he told me that you guys finally met up, man. That's cool.
Make me some motherfucking cinnamon twist tonight, yo.
What the hell? What is that?
It's whole wheat twisted spiral the pasta.
You know what's about those things? Look, I have one here on the floor. Look at
you fry it and they turn into a big cinnamon twist like you get at Taco Bell. Yeah.
Oh, these things here, you know what I use them for? It's so funny. That,
for roaches. Our joints for joints.
The crutches for joints, dude. Like, you know how like we make the crutches for joints and shit. I'll take a piece,
spiraled, yeah.
take a piece like this and then throw it into my joint in the end, and it's the perfect spiral to hold the joint there or the weed in there when you roll a joint. Yeah, it's a joint.
Axis, what's good, brother?
What's up, Axis?
We're chilling, we're vibing. I probably got another 30 minutes or so of alcohol left. And that's what keeps me going.
It's like, I have a tolerance level for this shit.
Yes. And especially being as numb as I am, like, I have to have something.
Comfortably numb.
Yeah. I'm not comfortably numb. I hate that feeling.
He doesn't go numb, he goes dumb.
Yeah. True.
He likes to get silly with it, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, you guys are stupid. I'm stupid too, but we're good, you know what I'm saying? We're good. We ain't causing nobody no problems. Everybody's eating around us. You know what I'm saying?
Jugs and Juggalo right now?
Yeah, Juggalo been live for like 20 minutes.
Has he?
Why didn't he hop over here?
Because he's a bug, dude. That's what bugs do.
Man, he should have just made the party over here.
Man.
No, we can actually have more people over there if we want to hop over.
Yeah, because he's on StreamYard.
Alright, yeah, let's hop over there then, yeah?
Yeah, you could add more people on his channel because it pays for it.
Yeah, I'd rather.
And we could go live from his channel too, Isaac.
Sure, you can share it. I've noticed you shared his lives a couple times when you were there, because you were only there for a little bit, but then like we were live for hours, and then I noticed I clicked.
It was on my stream. Yeah. It's because Juggalo has to turn it off for my stream. You know what I'm saying? Because he's the only one that can control it. I can't control it.
He doesn't care, though. He doesn't care. He'd rather you have your hours.
At the top, you could press
because that's how I was getting my watch hours and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that helps. Hey, I'm gonna end it here. Let's hop over there. Yeah.
All right, I'll see you guys later.